everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're new. Today I'm going to be showing you everything I made so far in 2024. I've been gone for a while. I had a lot of personal things. I was working on my crochet business, just a lot of stuff going on, and I really want to make YouTube videos again. I'm not going to get into it too much. If you hear those little footsteps, that's my dog. He's sitting right next to me. Let's just get into it and I'm going to show you what I made. I have some bags, some home decor, and some clothes. So I think I'm going to start off with the bags because I'm super proud of these. And this is actually the first time I bought a pattern. And I bought the pansy tote pattern. And this was my first attempt. And I love it. I think the colors are so pretty. I picked these at the yarn store. It took me like 30 minutes. The combination's really nice, but I used a thinner yarn and a thinner hook, which made the bag smaller. I'll show you the full-size one in a second. I still think this is super cute, like a little dinner bag. And I actually lined it with a really cute gingham fabric, which is super cute and makes the bag so much more functional. And I just think it is so cute. It is like a cotton acrylic mix. And then just to show you the size comparison of what the bag looks like when you make it with the, recommended yarn and hook. This is the difference. So this one's a lot bigger. And I love this color as well. This is actually all yarn that I had lying around in my yarn stash. I had this huge ball of this like purpley plum color, and it just turned out so awesome. It is I love it. And this one's also lined. This one's just lined with a boring black fabric. That's all I had for this size. But yeah, I love this one as well. This one's 100% acrylic, so it is a little bit fuzzier than this one, but I still think it is so nice. And I love, this one's really structured, but I love that this one's a bit floppier. I think it looks more organic. And awesome pattern. I will link it below. I will link any patterns that I used. I will link them all below. Some of these are just free-handed, so I can't link those, but I will try my best for anything that has a pattern. And yeah, I love these so much. So cute. I have one more bag, and this is one that I free-handed. It has stuff in it, so sorry about that. But it is this little messenger style bag, and if you've been following my channel for a while, you may have seen my crochet balaclava tutorial. And well, it's more like a crochet with me, but it's like slightly a tutorial. It's kind of in between. But I used these kinds of black and white squares on that, and I thought it'd be really fun to make a bag. And I really wanted like a messenger style bag, so this is what it looks like. There's some loose strings because I sewed some stuff. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It has a zipper, which was something I really wanted because a lot of my crochet bags don't have zippers, and I get anxious about losing stuff or stuff falling out of my bag. So this is like the most functional for a day-to-day bag. It has a bunch of stuff in it, so I'm not going to show that, but it is also lined completely. I sewed that in all along the zipper. Sewing in the lining was a pain, but it is really worth it because nothing's gonna fall out of the little granny square holes. And then I also added this it's almost like a seatbelt strap to like reinforce this, because usually crochet would stretch, but this is like completely taut, so it won't stretch out even if I put heavy stuff in the bag, which is really nice. And yeah, this is what it looks like. I just love the contrast of black and white granny squares. I don't know why, I just think it's so cute. But that's the third thing I made. Took me forever. A little bit of a frustrating project, but I'm very happy with how it has turned out, and I have used it a lot so far, so that's good. For home decor, I have a couple of pieces. The first one is my first ever tapestry crochet, and this is what it looks like. I used an image that I found on Pinterest, and it's like this little angel cherub sitting on a branch, or an arrow. No, a branch. And this just hangs in my room. I got these wooden dowels at like the hardware store. I bought a bunch of them so I can make more tapestries. We'll see. I love the way they look. They are so intense to make because it's just single crochets, so much color changing, and you have to do it really nice and tight so you get the graphic looking like nice and clean. I think this was a really good first attempt. This is what the back looks like, which I think is also very neat. I know there's a way where you can like clean it up all the way, but this is about as neat as I'm willing to go. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it is so cute. I will see if I can find the graph that I found on Pinterest for this. If I can, I'll link that as well. You can find a lot of these like pixel art things and you can make crochet out of them, anything that's pixelated. You just don't want it to be too many squares because then it's like a lot of stitches. And yeah, I just did one single crochet for every square and I love how it turned out. You may or may not know that I crochet flowers, and I wanted to revamp this lamp that I've had since I was a very small child. And it's like an old red IKEA lamp, and so I made it into this flower lamp, and I just brought it all the way downstairs. This is usually in my bookshelf upstairs, but yeah, I made all these individual, you can see these are the individual petals, and I sewed them all together onto, well, I sewed them almost all together, and then the last one I sewed onto the lamp, and then I crocheted this, and then sewed it closed as well onto this. I think you can see my seam is somewhere over here. And I use metal wires in the petals to make it like a flower shape. And this was also very weird to work with crochet wire onto an object, because I'm used to working with crochet, well, with wire and crocheting around wire. It's not like crochet wire, it's just craft wire. But I'm used to that, but doing it onto an object was really hard. But I think it was pretty worth it. Like, it is so cute, and you can change all of the petals, so you can close all of them as well, although that looks a bit funny from the side. I like them all curled up like this, and yeah, it's really pretty when it's on as well, and it just makes my room look a bit more like whimsical and yeah, less like random industrial lamps. So yeah, you could also wrap all of this in yarn, but I felt like that might be a little bit of a fire hazard. I never leave this on unattended because that would be a very bad idea. It is also all 100% cotton yarn. I didn't want any acrylic, nothing that's easily flammable, just in case something ever happens. If you do something like this, do not leave it unattended. It's just not a good idea. But yeah, it is really, really cute, and I do not have a pattern on this. This was completely freehanded. I would consider possibly doing a tutorial sometime. We have another light like this. It was quite frustrating to make, but I did write down exactly what I did, so I could share that if you guys are interested in learning how to make this lamp. Besides making a lot of crochet flowers this year for my markets, I also made a bunch of these crochet plants, and this is mine without a face. Just a little simple heart leaf plant. You can find patterns for like these leaves all over YouTube. There's all kinds. If you look up like heart-shaped leaf, you'll probably find this. It's like a bit like equivalent to like a monstera in my opinion, the way the leaves look. The rest of the pattern, like the little cup, is all my design. And then I have that same kind of leaf, but then with a little face, which this is my most popular item at my markets usually, and he is so cute. People love these. They're just really cute, especially the heart-shaped leaves. They're just very popular. And then I made ones with a more curly leaf, which I really wanted, and I freehanded these leaves, and I think it is so cute. In between markets, they hang in my room, and I have all these little faces and little plants staring at me, which is a little bit creepy and a little bit cute at the same time. But I love these a lot, and they're quite fun to make as well. Now I've shown you all of the home decor and all the bags, let's get into some of the clothes. And I don't have that much because I have a lot of works in progress right now. I have a couple of sweaters I'm working on, and as well as another pattern that I just purchased. But the things I have finished are the sweater you may have seen is my past video. It's the Eye sweater by Pixel Presents, and this is such a fun pattern. I loved making this. I wore this in Italy when I went there in February, or January or February, I think February. But this was my first one. I made this with 100% acrylic yarn, which it is really nice and warm, but I really wanted to make another one with cotton yarn. And then this summer vacation I made this other eye sweater, and here it is. And it's nice and oversized. I love these colors. This was also all yarn I already had lying around. I didn't think I had enough different cotton colors. Sorry, that was my dog. He's high alert right now. There's something he heard outside and now he's making noises. Are you okay? Are you okay? I didn't think I had enough different cotton colors that would go well together, but these worked out so nice. And just in case you're wondering which colors I used, this is a Lily's Sugar and Cream, the like multicolor green stripes that you see. The light green is a scheepjes, and then the dark like teal and the turquoisey color are random colors that I got at the Zeeman in the Netherlands, which if you live here you probably know that store. They sometimes have yarn, but it's not very consistent, so you can't usually buy the colors again, which is also why I have the turquoise in the center body but not in the sleeves. But because I have the multicolor, I feel like it kind of makes up for it. But I love this pattern. I'll definitely link it below. If you have not made an eye sweater yet, I would really recommend doing it. It's really fun, really easy project, and it gets rid of quite a lot of scrap yarn or just yarn in your yarn stash. Then the last two things, I have this pair of sleeves that I made. However, I washed them in the washing machine with a bunch of other stuff on a cycle that was too long and possibly slightly too warm. So they have shrunk, which is really sad. It's this really pretty cotton yarn, also scheepjes, that I bought at a market in Delft in the Netherlands. And it has the flower pattern, which you've probably seen me do the flower pattern before, or somebody else. It's the like very popular flower sweater, and I really like making those flowers. I think they're really pretty. It's really fun to do. There's tons of different tutorials with, if you just look up crochet flower sweater, you'll get like tons with this kind of flower pattern. And then lastly is a top that I made for a festival I was going to, which I didn't actually end up bringing because it was way too warm, but it's this crochet like halter backless tie top. It has this really pretty granny square as its center, and this is just freehanded. I literally just made that granny square and then I did the rows beyond that. I do have, sorry if the light keeps going, the blackest yarn is making the lighting go weird, so I'm just going to hold it down here. The inside, the granny square, that's a tutorial on YouTube, so I'll link that. And then basically I just kept adding rounds of double crochet and making the corners with the chains, and then you end up with something like this. I'm going to hold it back here so that hopefully the lighting doesn't change as much. But yeah, and you tie the two backs, and then there's this necktie. I just sewed over the edge here, and I lined the top part because it was a bit see-through, and it's not really a good top to wear with a bra because of the way it's cut. So I just lined it with some cotton fabric, and I really wanted to make sure that I only lined the top because I wanted that little like cutout of the granny square to still be visible. And yeah, it turned out really nice. It's just a bit of a thick fabric, but it's very pretty. That has been everything that I've crocheted so far this year. I'm really happy with everything. I didn't think I'd done like a lot. I know a lot of people do a lot more, but I was making a lot of crochet flowers, and I'm a little bit taking a little break because it was just a little bit much. I'm still doing my markets occasionally. If you know me from Instagram, I'm just slowing down on the production because it was just making me really stressed out. and I'm excited to make like some new things and some things I haven't done before. But yeah, it's quite a pile of stuff if you look at it, so I'm quite proud of everything I made. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and you can subscribe to see more of my videos. Also, if you want to see a video with me showing all the flowers I've crocheted, some are from just patterns on YouTube, some are patterns on YouTube that I have altered, some are completely my own design. If you're interested in seeing a video of me showing all of them and talking about them, let me know in the comments. And if you have any more video suggestions, whether that's crochet or anything else, I have been reading a lot. If you're interested in like hearing what I've read, maybe some book recommendations. I've read a total of I think 35 books so far this year, so I have a lot of recommendations. It's been a lot of reading, and or anything secondhand clothes related, let me know. I'm kind of seeing what I feel like doing. So yeah, let me know what you're interested in, because that really helps me, because I want to make videos that you all find fun to watch. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a really great day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone!